selection Indiana Hoosiers.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, and a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Corner at matchup. Corner. Coach suggestions. There are 6 cat formation. There are 6 cats. Tech. There. Cover 3. Cover 3 drop. Tempest pressure.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Spits it out to the back. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Let's take just a second and talk a little Pitt. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Fires to the right. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
You have 18 options.
On first and goal, let's see what Pitt does here.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting it.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Entering.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Snagged in the middle, it's Morris. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
I-4, sing, wing pair, stretched up, Y-stick, MTNH to plunge, wing tight U, MTNH, 26 duo, wing X-law, jet duo, punch chase, pashako, pabu key.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off-play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Cover 4 quarters.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Release to the back. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Entering play
First
call,
points of the day are on the board.
There are 6 categories.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Single, pistol, constant, medium, mesh. There are levels, mesh.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Reed. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
We're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Got him downfield. Gashing the D on the... And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Kickoff left is selected.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Errors. Play tight. Zone coverage. Cover 2 zone. Cover 3. Cover 3. Cover 3. Cover 9.
This drive will open from the 15. To the air. It's Mendoza. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Finding open areas.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his second interception in the first quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on him for this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
This offense really has put themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And the Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down.
Short cross.
He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. But nice job using his hands, using some power to shrink that pocket and get the sack.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Mendoza. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Cover 1 robber.
First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Creates a little room. He's loose on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, this field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Inside zone error.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make.
AHD zone. AHD zone.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for room. It's Reed. Got the first down and more. There he goes.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Concept.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Sluggo.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Sluggo.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The Panthers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever.
Short cross. Zid.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Cover 3 zone. Cover 3 was. Cover 3 cloud. Cover 3. Cover 9.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hemby. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Hits the afterburners. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wyoming. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Got a man, it's Reed. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Now on second down.
Sluggo.
Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down.
And around.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. It's a reverse. Brings into the open.
A lot of times you have these guys start, these wide receivers, they're game breakers, and you want to find ways to give them the football, whether it be screens, whether it be jet sweeps. Just find ways to give him the football because he can get 5 yards in a hurry when you need those plays, especially when you want to mix it up on the defense and keep it guessing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Keeps it on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Turning it on. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Well, you know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Hit right back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Might be changing the route.
Sluggo.
He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking out the 17, and they are set up.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Choice. There are 11
and there's so
categories.
much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out, the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
You got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points.
So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Man, cover to man.
One more snap coming before halftime.
Yes.
On the direct snap, it's Hemby. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have fed options.
And the Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Run. Inside zone. There are 10 categories. You have 46 options in jet sweep, trap, jet sweep.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wide receiver going in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Man, you just hold your breath every time this particular receiver gets the ball in his hands. Because of his speed, he's dangerous to score every single time he touches it. That time on the jet sweep, though, the defense did a better job playing team defense and getting him on the ground.
There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Max up.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Pitt! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Huge
play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 4 over Penn State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, better look out! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Fires left. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and so.
And we're all square as he set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
There are 11 categories. You have 10 options.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Unloads it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Short cross.
Looking to throw again. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Slug go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he fired a bullet in, and it's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. You want to attack the middle of the field. You got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10.
Short
the offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Racing down the left side. Defense has it. They're on the move. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
And you put together drives, and you got to really get focused when you get down here towards the red zone and execute. But the main thing you have to have, you can't turn the football over. You've got to understand that points are at a premium. We're in the second half of a really, really closely contested football game. You cannot turn the football over.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for him.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You've got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Return left is selected.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Inside zone.
A little bit backed up to start this drive for their own 18-yard line. Give to the back. And he is just engulfed in the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Coach suggestions.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Turning it on. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
There are 7 categories. You have 19
Time
options.
winding down in the quarters. They come to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end now in motion. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And this defense has brought their A game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
Looking for a man. It's Holstein. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
We'll have to boot this one away.
On to kick it away.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10.
Entering play call. Coach suggests formation. There cover 3. There are 10 categories. You have 35 options.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Looking for space. It's Hemby. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand. They're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Got his man downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Give pushing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He's moving out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, he's not going to get a lot of chances like that. He was in position to make the play in the end zone, put a touchdown up on the board for his team, and he drops the pass.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Entering play. Leading, Mesh Parallel. Shallow cross.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it to the back. Caught. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Leaves it with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Holstein. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop.
Short cross.
From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose.
Entering desync pop-up. A desync has occurred. The scores, stats, and quit from this game will not be recorded. End game. Entering Dynasty of Screen Actions. Recruiting is selected. You have 5. Entering overview screen. Prospect list. Recruiting board. Recruiting. Scouting 100%. Top classes. Recruiting board. Recruit overview. Recruiting. Send the house. Entering, yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering, yes. Entering home screen Dynasty is home. You have 4. Load accept invite. Entering selected Dynasty. Mafia Bro CFL Dynasty online save Mike Jones. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Upgrade coach skills is selected. Recruiting is selected. You have 5. Entering overview screen. Add prospect. Entering, yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.